Big box stores, self checkouts, Amazon, and buy local. I'm Barber Dave, and this is my take on stuff. Hey, everybody, welcome to episode 2 of Barber Dave's My Take on Stuff. And as I had stated in the initial episode, that this was going to be kind of a talk show, so to speak, of items that go on at the barbershop on a weekly basis and which subjects me and my clients talk about. I want to thank everybody for all the views for our first episode and all the comments. We certainly do appreciate it. So let's see how this works. This one is not going to be as dark and serious as the uh, the first one on the review of the movie. This one's going to talk about some fun things, and you may agree, you may not agree. So I figured I would enjoy a nice PDM shade cigar tonight while we talk about this. So let's talk about uh, buy local. I think all of us agree that we would love to support our local retailers, our local mom and pop shops as much as we can. However, there's a couple of issues with that. And I think most of us will agree that we want to stay away from the big box stuff, the big Walmarts, the big Lowe's, the big Home Depots, the big stores that have come in uh, and kind of pushed out the mom and pop shops, such as Ace Hardware, or in our case, Lowry's Auto, or some of the small hardware stores. The problem that you have is that, at least where I'm concerned, you want to try to avoid Walmart at all costs, but you end up going there. And I'll tell you why. So the conversation at the shop this week was talking about how we want to buy local. The problem is that when you do go into some of these local shops, the stuff that you want, they don't have. And what I've found, and you can say in the comments, and also please look right down here, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. But anyhow, you start to think that, okay, I will support local. I'll go to the local store. Let's use Home Depot for an example. You go to Home Depot, you go online, you say that it's in the shop, and this can go for Target or Walmart or any of them, and it says it's in aisle 15L, whatever the case may be. So you walk on in there and you go to aisle 15L and it's not there. So you spend the next hour feeling like it's Where's Waldo, and you finally find an associate's. You tell them that you've seen it online, and what I've seen in most of these stores is that every single employee will say, "Oh, I'm sorry, that online thing doesn't know what it's doing. It doesn't have good inventory." Well, as far as I know, when you put a PLU in a system and you're attached to a local database, then as something gets purchased, the computer on the cash register will remove that item from inventory. At least that's the way I thought it worked, and it always had worked before. So then you get the first statement. You get the statement that says, "Oh, you can go online and purchase it." Well, wait a minute. The whole idea of buying local and shopping local is to prevent me from having to go online, right? Tell me if I'm wrong. Post it in the comments. Tell me if I'm wrong. So, anyways, so that's the problem I have with that. So then let's talk about trying to avoid Walmart. Well, you get in your car, you see something you want to like, and this may be a piece of clothing, it may be a grocery item, it may be anything, and you go to all the stops and you drive right by the Walmart. You're saying, "I'm not going to go, I'm not going to go, I'm not going to go." Then you go to all these stores and you go in and they don't have it in stock. "Oh, please go into our online store and you can have it in your home, or you can ship it to our store in 4 days." Well, that's the whole idea. I want it now. I mean, I don't want to have to wait for it. That's the reason why I'm going shopping. And what's amazing is retailers are wondering why they can't keep people in their stores. I don't know the locations that you folks may be in, but where we live, uh, the malls are dying because they can't keep inventory. I had a situation today where I was looking for a specific shirt, and no, it's only available online. Well, how can I support local then? And then to get to some of these small mom and pop shops, you have to drive to, a certain area of town where they haven't been infiltrated by the big box stores. And even then, I feel bad for them because they have to keep their inventory down and they don't have an online presence. So you get the standard, well, I can order it for you. So let's take that to the next step. And you find that at any of your big retailers, in my opinion. You find it at Lowe's, Home Depot, Target, Walmart, the malls, Dillard's, whatever the case may be. So you do find this happening. So what ends up happening after you've driven around for 3 hours, gone to every store, uh, put 50 miles on your car to find the one product that you want? Where do you end up at? Walmart. So you find it at Walmart, and I know we all want to buy American, but let's face it, 99.9% of the stuff you purchase has had China's foot on it some way. So I don't have an issue with that. I don't have an issue with buying things from outside the country. I think that for the most part, the textile and other items in the United States that were manufactured have long since gone by way of the dodo. Now, I'm not saying that's wrong. So you go to Walmart and you find your stuff. You can get groceries there. You can get ammo. You can get whatever you want. And you go to the front, and there are 37 cash registers. And the only one that is open is the one where the tobacco counter is, because you have to have somebody hand you the tobacco. So what do people do? They steer you towards the self-checkout. Now, I realize that self-checkout can be extremely fast, extremely efficient. But at the same time, if it's going to be efficient like that, and I am going to put the stuff on the shelf, then scan it myself, then put it in the bag, then cash register myself out, I do not want a employee saying, "Sir, may I see your receipt?" So first of all, you don't give me a cashier. Second of all, you you state that you need to check what I did so I'm not cheating. Okay, no. And that's happened to me twice. People say, "Can I see your receipt?" Nope, have a nice day. And I walk out the door. Now, fortunately, one of my clients is a Walmart employee, and they're told, don't stop anybody, which is a good thing, I think. So the other take on stuff that I have is that if you're going to have me check my own stuff out, then maybe you should give me a discount for that. So if any of you people in management at any of the big box retail stores, how about this? If I'm going to check myself out and you're going to take jobs away from people that could be making good money as a cashier, and I get to interact with those people, then give me a discount. So in other words, if I am going to check out myself, a big sign up on the self-checkout board that says, if you check yourself out and you've shopped for yourself and you've checked the receipt yourself, we're going to give you a 5% discount. Because in essence, you're making me an employee. Now, the argument is, oh, yeah, but it's so much more convenient. You can get in and out. Well, sure, because their labor costs have just gone to nil because they don't have any employees to look at the registers or keep the registers up. So therefore, you have become an employee of Walmart. Congratulations. So it's kind of the conversation that we had in the shop. And it's frustrating because we want to support local, especially, as cities get bigger, the mom and pops get taken out. Well, so then let's bring up the whole Amazon thing. And I've got many, many people that do not want to support Amazon. Well, here's my argument to that. And I will tell you, I'm a big Amazon person. I can order something at 5 o'clock in the morning, and by 6 o'clock in the evening, it's sitting in my house. Or worst case scenario, I've got the exact product I want, usually for a cheaper price, and it's delivered right to my house in 2 days or less. How can you argue with that logic? Or if worse comes to worse and I don't want it delivered at my house and I'm afraid of porch pirates, there's this thing called an Amazon locker at a local convenience store where I can have it delivered right there. I go to work. On the way home from work, I get a text with a QR code. Boom, I hit the QR code. The locker opens up. I grab my stuff and and I'm home. So so those of you that are listening that may be part of a municipality or in the city council or in the county council, if you want us to buy local, then support the local businesses, give them breaks, give them employee incentives, and that way we won't be buying through Amazon. For the retailers, hire people, have people that are there to help out. And not only that, there's this thing called inventory control when it comes to online stuff. We would love to buy from you, but if I know I can go to Walmart or worse or better yet, I should say, I can go to Amazon and have it in a couple of hours or by the next day or the day after, then guess what? That's what I'm going to do because I can do that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So give me your thoughts in the comments. I'm Barber Dave. That's my take on things, or my take on stuff as far as Amazon, buy local, cashiers, and big box stores. Hope you guys enjoyed this. This has been fun, and we'll see you next time on Barber Dave's My Take on Stuff. Take care.